Mainland stocks were roughly flat on Friday on mixed economic data, while the market is expecting a key policy rate cut early next week. The blue-chip CSI 300 index dropped 0.35%, while the Shanghai Composite index closed 0.16% lower. Exports rose at a faster-than-expected clip last month, while imports returned to growth. However, separate economic data showed the country's economic recovery remained weak in December, while the consumer price index falling 0.3% from a year ago. Although market analysts are expecting a consumption pickup into the Lunar New Year, they continue to emphasize more stimulus is needed to boost household spending and eliminate deflationary pressure. Sector-wise, environmental protection, green energies, and utility stocks outperformed, led by companies including CECEP Tech and Ecology and Environment, Beijing Zeho Waterfront Ecological Environment Treatment, and Daqian Ecology and Environment Group. This came after the central government's latest guidelines to promote the development of a beautiful China, according to Xinhua News Agency yesterday. Today's mainland market was also buoyed by companies' latest financial reports. Shares of Skyverse Technology, for example, jumped as much as 9.5% after the Chinese semiconductor quality control equipment developer estimated its 2023 net profit was up 8 to 12 times year-on-year, reaching 115 to 165 million yuan. Such growth was also seen in Jinzai Food Group, which forecasts a 61 to 71% year-on-year growth in its 2023 net profit. Its shares jumped the 10% daily limit. By contrast, companies in academics and education services, healthcare, and consumer cyclicals were among the top losers. The Hong Kong market was also subdued. It shed early gains to fall 0.35%. The Hang Seng Tech Index dropped, dragged down by electric car makers. Shares of XPeng led the slide in Hong Kong-listed Chinese EV makers, falling as much as 5.7%, its lowest since June 30th, on concerns over price competition after Tesla dropped the China EV prices. Tesla has announced its first price cuts in China this year today. The prices of 4 of Tesla's EV models sold in China were lowered by between 6,500 yuan and 15,500 yuan, according to its website. Shares of Geely Auto, NIO, Leap Motor, and Li Auto fall between 0.07 and 3.54%. Japan stocks bucked the trend to extend their record rally. The Nikkei 225 scaled a 34-year peak today, recording its best week since March 2022, after rising as much as 2.25% for the first time since February 1990. Gains were underpinned by receding bets on an early exit from the Bank of Japan stimulus and sheer momentum as foreign investors returned. Also today, the Tokyo Stock Exchange has regained its status as Asia's largest stock exchange. The total price of shares listed on the Tokyo market on January 11th was about 917 trillion yen, that's 6.32 trillion US dollars. The total value of all shares was 6.27 trillion US dollars on the Shanghai Stock Exchange.